How much does it cost to replace a roof? Let's talk about it. So guys, every time I talk about pricing in my videos and my YouTube videos, I always talk about pricing in the Northeast. So if you're in New Jersey, you're in New York, or you're in Connecticut, that's generally the same prices that go around, right? If you're down in Alabama, you're down in Texas, you're down in other places like Georgia, the prices are definitely a lot less. South Carolina, a lot less. Utah, definitely less, right? But up here in the Northeast or around California, Florida, which is a high market for roofing, the prices are even higher than in the Northeast, in our section, right? So we wanna break down the numbers. Everybody asks me, Junior, do the video of how much does it cost to replace my roof. I wanna go with you, but I wanna know a general idea. Maybe you're not in my area, but I wanna know how much does it really cost. Can you just tell me behind the scenes what it really costs? And we're gonna break down numbers, right? So the average home is roughly 25 squares, meaning 2,500 square feet of roofing. So you get, oh, well, I have a 25 square foot home, but on top of your roof, it may be 3,500 square feet. I want you to understand, in roofer lingo, 3,500 square feet or 2,500 square feet equals to 25 squares, equals to 35 squares, right? So just so we know, and we're all on the same page, so when I'm saying 25 squares on your roof, it's 2,500 square feet. So the average home is roughly around there. There's obviously homes that are 15 squares or 1,500 square feet, and there's obviously a lot of homes that are 50 and 60 square roofs, which are big homes, right? So, but we wanna get down to the numbers, right? We wanna know what it is. Based on a 25 square roof, the lowest in the market is roughly about $400 to $500 a square. So if you have 25 squares times 500, that will be your price. But let me tell you, what are you gonna actually really get at that price? So what you're really gonna get is the guy is not certified, the guy's not licensed, you probably don't have a lot of extra things and accessories. So they cut a lot of corners. Will they do it? Of course they will. Will they guarantee it? They'll say it's guaranteed, but you won't have an actual warranty through the manufacturer. So that's what you will generally get. So the next tier is definitely somewhere around 650 a square to 800 a square. So you take 650, right? 650, multiply 25 squares will give you what the price of the roof will be. So that will be tearing off the roof. That will be brand new ice and water, a complete system by GAF or by a manufacturer, an actual warranty with the homeowner's name for that roof, right? You're gonna give your own personal warranty as a roofer, plus you're gonna give a manufacturer warranty, and it's gonna be all the accessories, all the bells and whistles for that type of roof. Let's talk about the other one, the third one. So the other roofs are roughly gonna be somewhere around $900 to $1,200. And you're saying, Junior, you went from 400 to 1,200, what's the difference? The major difference is, for me, as a roofer, and just fully transparent, that roof, that $900 to $1,200 a square roof, is basically the same one from 650 to 800. Those companies are just a major company, and their overhead is so much bigger that they offer the exact same thing that the guy in the middle is offering, right? All the complete system for the GAF complete system roof or a manufacturer roof, but since they have a bigger overhead, they have 50 employees, 3 different offices. They may be a more reputable company. They may have been there for so many years. Maybe they've been in business 50 or 60 years, but their overhead is so much bigger, so you're actually paying for it. I don't want you to always, I'm a homeowner as well, and I'm not the guy that goes for the very cheap, and I don't go for the very highest, right? I stay right in the middle, and that's where our company is generally right in the middle, right? Because you want a fair price. You don't want to give something astronomical, and you don't want to give a client something cheap that's not worth nothing. Do I have cheap clients? I do have some cheap clients, and if you're watching, you may be them, right? And they want the cheapest, and I tell them, okay, for your price, this is the cheapest I can go, but you have no warranty. I don't like to do it because, you know, I'm a certified guy through GAF, and I always like to give all my clients a full, complete system, right? But there's people that are flippers and people that just want to sell their home real quick. Give me a GAF shingle and just, I don't care, everything generic. I don't care what you do, glue it up there. Obviously, that's the type of client. That's not my client, but I've had clients that way, right? So now you have it, guys. Somewhere around 650 to 800 is roughly where you're gonna be in. What's the complexity? Why you said from 650 to 800? Because if you look and you turn around, this roof that we're doing, that's a standard roof, right? That's a standard roof. But when you go to this house right here, the pitch is very, very high. There's too many dormers, a lot of, you know, a lot of step flashing that we're definitely gonna be bending, right? There's so much different things, like there's homes that have 7 skylights, so obviously it's gonna be more money. There are roofs that are pitch 12, so it's much harder to work, more laborious. And the other thing is, so there's roofs that have 2 or 3 layers of roofing on top of it, so when we remove it, it's more garbage and more labor, so that cost is gonna be closer to the $750 to $800 mark per square feet. To be fair, for the guys that are selling the roofs at $900 to $1,200 a square, you will have a peace of mind, right? They've been around roughly around 40 to 50 years. They've been in business so long, so if something ever goes wrong, they will definitely be able to take care of your roof, right? But as a homeowner myself, I don't want to get the cheapest, and I definitely don't want to pay the highest. I want to stay something in the middle with a warranty. Guys, if you guys are watching, you're homeowners, maybe contractors, what are you charging in your area? I've heard of, you know, because I stay in contact with other contractors in different parts of the United States. They have shoot texts to me or left me messages saying that we're at this a square, this a square. And remember, a cheaper shingle is less in price. I'm not gonna mention the different name brands, but there's some cheap shingles out there that are less in price and less in quality. So let me know the prices in your area. Leave a comment below. Keep watching.